Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What I do here, every afternoon around 2:30, I kick back, grab myself a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. I take the time to read everything on the label. I take a look at the artwork, see what they're trying to sell me, crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. Of course, I rate them. 1 for just showing up, 3 for meeting expectations, and 5, it's an elixir of the gods. First off though, all beer should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 36 and 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I've got myself a trusty thermometer. That way we can make sure that the beer is at the right temperature. If it's a little bit too cool, well, you might not get enough of the aromas maybe, or the taste to it. We have to get it at the right temperature. Also, all of the beers are tasted in the same style glassware. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. All right, what do we have today? Okay, from the Other Half Brewing Company here in Brooklyn, New York. It's part of their Hop Madness, which they put out around the same time as the March Madness basketball. And they name the beers after basketball type of a concept. And a lot of these are coordinated with other breweries' collaborations. All right, well, what do we have today? Today we've got what is called their Sports Ballin'. It is a double dry hopped Imperial India Pale Ale. Double dry hopped Imperial Pale Ale. And what do they tell me about it? Okay. This is originally released during our Green City Festival. This Imperial IPA was one of our early recipes containing Riwaka, R-I-W-A-K-A, one of our favorite New Zealand hops. And yes, it has Riwaka, Galaxy, and Mosaic. It is 8% alcohol by volume, and brewed with their friends from the Trillium Brewing Company, Equilibrium Brewing, and Vitamin C Brewing. 3 brewing companies all together on this one. I'm going to have to do a little research and find out a little bit more. I'll let you know in the description box below. Okay, what am I expecting? Well, a lot of history here, but I'm not quite too sure. But since it is an Imperial India Pale Ale, I'm expecting a lot of hops, something to really knock my socks off. All right, well, let's crack it open and see if it meets those expectations. This might be a little chilly. It just came out of the beer fridge. Here we go. Whoa, that certainly is. Wow, I can smell the hops from here. That's an effervescent little fella. All right, well, let's see what we got. Might be a little chilly. And we're looking at 45 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is a little cool. Might miss some of the strong aromatics or flavors, but let's give it a try. Cheers. Yes, I take a couple sips because it is 2:30 in the afternoon. My taste buds are on siesta. They need to be woke. They're woke now. Let's go in for a nosedive. Well, wow. That is very floral. A lot of it. It's almost like walking into a flower shop. That is for sure. Whoa. Okay, well, let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. Ooh. That is a full-bodied beer, no doubt about it. It's a little warm, going down. Got that alcohol content. Real full body. And boy, the hops are hanging around. It's sticking right to the top of the palate. But it's a nicely balanced one, but boy, this is a hoppy one, all right. Yes, sir. All right, well, it certainly meets expectations. There's no doubt about that. So it's certainly above a 3. It's not quite an elixir of the gods, though. It really doesn't have that knock your socks off hop flavor to it. Could be because it's a little chilly, but you know, I'm going to give it a 4, definitely. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great. Share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.